Today we're going to talk about brakes. What are brakes? Why do they exist? All the different kinds of brakes you can join. Let's get into it. Even if you're new to the hobby or just an old school hobbyist, not a lot of people know what brakes are. A brake is a new, fun, interactive way to open up cards, to shop, to engage with other collectors, and it's a great way to hit the big card without breaking the bank. But it is a gamble, so you have to brake responsibly. Braking is very fun, but I'm not gonna lie, it can get overwhelming. So I'm gonna break it down for you. There are many different kind of brakes you can enter. There's division brakes, there's random division brakes, there's team brakes, team tiered brakes, pick your team brakes, hit drafts, pack drafts, rip and ships. There's all these different kind of brakes, so I'm here to help you figure out which one's the best for you and which one is the most fun for you to join. So let's get started. Let's start out with a pick your division brake or a random division brake. Let's use football as an example. There's 8 divisions in football, so therefore each division has its own spot in the brake, so 8 spots per brake. Random division, each entry would cost the same, so let's say 50 bucks an entry. In a pick your division brake, one division might be more expensive than the other based on the rookies that year. So let's say NFC North, they have Justin Fields, that's my guy. I'd pay more for the NFC North than I would for, let's say, the NFC South. Okay, before we get to the fun part, which is ripping open the cards, this is how breakers like to randomize the order if it is a random division break. As you can see, I have 8 random users right here. They take the dice, they roll it. So for example, 7. So we randomize it 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's the order. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna copy it to a spreadsheet. Here is all the divisions of the NFL. You take it, you copy it, there's the order. User 6 got the AFC East, and so forth and so on. 2021 Illusions Division Break. Now that we finished the break, user number 7, who had the NFC West, is probably going to be the happiest customer. We pulled some pretty cool Arizona Cardinals and San Francisco 49ers inserts. That just shows you that breaking is a gamble, but it's still fun. So let's get to the next example. Team breaks. Very similar to division breaks. There's pick your team break, random team break, and a tiered team break. That's a tongue twister for you. With random teams, very similar price points for each team, but when it comes to pick your team, one team might cost more than the other depending on the rookie that year. So let's get into it. Like I said before, ripping packs is always a gamble. So if you had the Bucks or the Nuggets as your team for this break, you might be happy, you might not be, depends on what kind of collector you are. Now it's time to talk about hit drafts. Hit drafts usually occur with a higher end product such as Flawless or Contenders Optic, a product that only has 1 pack of cards with usually 8 cards in it. What the breaker does is he opens up the card before deciding the order. So if there's 8 spots in a break, those 8 spots see what the cards are already. He randomizes the order, and then the first pick of that draft gets to pick whatever card they want out of those cards that were pulled. It's very fun. It's a big gamble. Let's get into it. So since it's a hit draft, every customer in the break gets a draft pick. Now, if I was the first draft pick, I would choose LaMelo. If I had the second, I might go with LeBron. If I have the third, who knows? It all depends on what you collect. That was a breakdown on a few popular break formats. There are much more, and we can get into them later if you guys want. I hope you guys learned something, and remember, please rip responsibly.